Did you know that 1 in 4 adults over 60 experiences a heart-related complication after exercising improperly? According to the Mayo Clinic, workouts that are too intense or poorly timed can increase your risk of arrhythmia, high blood pressure spikes, or even heart strain. Let me tell you about William, a 73-year-old retired teacher from Ohio. After his doctor encouraged him to stay active, William decided to join a CrossFit class with his grandson. He thought he could handle it because, after all, he used to play basketball in college. During his third session, while attempting burpees, William felt his chest tighten and his heart racing uncontrollably. He collapsed and was rushed to the emergency room with atrial fibrillation. His cardiologist later explained, "Your heart is not 25 anymore, William. It needs a different kind of care now." Have you ever felt dizzy, out of breath, or experienced chest discomfort after a workout and wondered if you are exercising safely? You are not alone, and today we are going to address this crucial concern together. Welcome to your trusted home for senior health facts. If living healthier every day matters to you, hit that subscribe button. Let us keep you strong and safe. As we age, our cardiovascular system undergoes significant changes that make exercise both more important and more delicate. Our arteries naturally stiffen over time, the heart's recovery time slows considerably, and blood pressure becomes much more sensitive to sudden movement and physical exertion. According to Harvard Health Publishing in 2023, seniors are particularly prone to cardiovascular strain during exercise due to natural declines in hormone levels, reduced elasticity in blood vessels, and often undiagnosed conditions like hypertension or early-stage heart disease that have not been detected yet. Think of your heart like a faithful garden hose that has served your home for decades. When it was new, it flexed easily under pressure, handling sudden bursts of water without any problems. But over time, the walls naturally thicken and become less flexible. Now, sudden bursts of water, or in this case intense exercise, can cause stress fractures or overwhelming pressure that the system simply cannot handle as gracefully as it once did. The National Institute on Aging reports that adults over 60 are 3 times more likely to experience exercise-related cardiac events compared to younger adults. Not because exercise is dangerous, but because the approach needs to be thoughtfully modified. Understanding which exercises can harm your heart versus which ones will strengthen it safely is absolutely critical for maintaining your independence and vitality in your golden years. Let us walk through 5 common exercise mistakes that many well-meaning seniors make. Mistakes that may be silently putting unnecessary stress on your heart. The first mistake is overdoing high-intensity workouts. High-intensity interval training, or HIIT, has become incredibly popular because it promises quick results. But for seniors, these sudden intense bursts can overwhelm the heart with dangerous surges in blood pressure and adrenaline that your cardiovascular system may not be prepared to handle. The Journal of Geriatric Cardiology published a concerning study in 2021 that found unmonitored HIIT workouts in older adults triggered irregular heart rhythms in 12% of participants. That is more than 1 in 10 people experiencing potentially dangerous arrhythmias. William, whom I mentioned earlier, learned this lesson the hard way. After his frightening experience, he worked with a cardiac rehabilitation specialist and now enjoys brisk 30-minute walks through his neighborhood park and gentle Pilates classes twice a week. 6 months later, his resting heart rate has improved, and most importantly, He feels confident and safe during his workouts. The second mistake is heavy lifting and abdominal crunches. Traditional crunches and heavy weightlifting can dramatically increase what is called intra-abdominal and thoracic pressure, especially when you instinctively hold your breath during the exertion, which is known as the Valsalva maneuver. This pressure spike can cause your blood pressure to soar suddenly and disrupt your heart's natural rhythm patterns. For seniors whose blood vessels are already less flexible, this combination can be particularly risky. Instead of traditional crunches, try standing core rotations using your body weight, or light resistance exercises with bands that allow you to breathe naturally throughout the movement. The third mistake is ignoring temperature extremes. Many seniors do not realize how much weather affects their heart during exercise. As we age, our body's ability to regulate temperature becomes less efficient, putting additional stress on our cardiovascular system. Cold weather constricts blood vessels, automatically raising blood pressure. Hot weather dilates blood vessels and increases the risk of dehydration, which forces your heart to work much harder to pump blood effectively. A comprehensive 2022 study published in Environmental Health Perspectives found a direct link between temperature extremes and increased emergency room visits for heart problems in adults over 65. The researchers tracked over 50,000 seniors across multiple climates and found that exercising in temperatures below 40 degrees Fahrenheit or above 85 degrees Fahrenheit significantly increased cardiac stress markers. The fourth mistake is fast, jarring movements. Jump squats, high-impact step aerobics, or any exercise involving sudden direction changes might seem energizing, but they can disrupt both your balance and your heart's regulation systems. Here is something fascinating. Your body has special sensors called baroreceptors that help regulate blood pressure by detecting changes in your position and movement. In older adults, these sensors do not adapt as quickly to sudden movements, which can lead to both fall risks and irregular heart rhythms. Remember, grace and control beats speed and intensity every single time when it comes to senior fitness. The fifth mistake is exercising too late at night. Evening workouts might fit your schedule, but they elevate adrenaline, core body temperature point, and heart rate at precisely the time when your body should be preparing for restorative sleep. The American Heart Association reports that poor sleep quality increases the risk of cardiac events by over 20% in adults over 60. When you exercise late in the evening, you are essentially robbing your heart of its most important recovery time. Your heart does its most critical repair and regeneration work during deep sleep phases, and late-night exercise can disrupt this vital process. Have you made any of these mistakes? Comment guilty below. You are definitely not alone. And acknowledging these patterns is the first step towards safer, more effective exercise. Now let us focus on 5 senior safe exercise strategies that will actually support and strengthen your heart health rather than stress it. First, choose steady-state cardio activities. Brisk walking, water aerobics, or gentle cycling. Keep your heart rate in what exercise physiologists call the sweet spot, elevated enough to provide cardiovascular benefits without overwhelming your system. Use the simple talk test as your guide. You should be able to hold a comfortable conversation while exercising. If you are too breathless to speak in complete sentences, you are working too hard. A 2023 study from the Cleveland Clinic followed 1,200 seniors for 2 years and found that those who did 30 minutes of steady-state cardio 5 days a week had 35% fewer cardiac events compared to those doing high-intensity workouts or remaining sedentary. Second, practice controlled resistance training. Use resistance bands or light dumbbells with a focus on 12 to 15 repetitions rather than heavy weights with fewer reps. This approach builds strength without the dangerous pressure spikes. Most importantly, remember to exhale during the effort phase of each movement and never hold your breath. This simple breathing pattern keeps your blood pressure stable throughout the exercise. Third, respect weather conditions. When temperatures are below 45 degrees Fahrenheit or above 80 degrees Fahrenheit, move your workout indoors. Your heart will thank you for the consistent, controlled environment. Stay well hydrated by drinking water before, during, and after any physical activity. In cooler weather, dress in layers that you can remove as you warm up. In warmer conditions, choose moisture-wicking fabrics and exercise during the cooler parts of the day. Fourth, embrace slow, controlled movements. Consider trying Tai Chi, which research shows can improve both balance and heart rhythm regulation. Chair-supported squats, slow toe lifts, and gentle stretching routines provide excellent benefits without jarring your system. The key is mindful movement, being present and aware of how your body feels throughout each exercise. Fifth, schedule exercise earlier in the day. Mid-morning is ideal for senior exercise. Your body is naturally alert, your nervous system is stable, and you have the entire day to feel the positive effects of your workout. Evening should be reserved for winding down, not winding up your cardiovascular system. Try implementing just one of these strategies tomorrow morning, and share in the comments how you feel after a full week of this new approach. Let me tell you about Dorothy, a 74-year-old grandmother from Minnesota who used to love her high-energy Zumba classes. She was the life of the party, dancing with enthusiasm and joy. But after experiencing a dizzy spell and chest tightness during class, followed by an ambulance ride that terrified her family, Dorothy's doctor advised her to find gentler forms of movement. Dorothy felt devastated. She thought her active days were over. But instead of giving up, she decided to work with a physical therapist who specialized in senior fitness. Together, they developed a routine of morning Tai Chi in her garden and light resistance band exercises while watching her favorite TV shows. 6 months later, Dorothy's blood pressure had dropped 12 points. She was sleeping better than she had in years, and most importantly, she felt strong and confident again. She even started teaching gentle movement classes at her local senior center, helping other women discover the joy of safe, effective exercise. Dorothy recently told me, "I thought slowing down meant giving up. But I learned that being smart about exercise actually gave me more energy and peace of mind than those intense classes ever did." You deserve to feel strong, confident, and safe in your body again. You deserve to move without fear, to exercise without anxiety, and to trust that your fitness routine is supporting your health rather than risking it. Here is your gentle challenge. Tonight, before you go to bed, lay out your most comfortable walking shoes and workout clothes in a place where you will see them first thing in the morning. Tomorrow, commit to just a 10-minute walk around your neighborhood or even around your home. Notice how your body feels. Pay attention to your breathing, and celebrate this small but significant step towards safer, smarter exercise. Ready to feel better and move with confidence? Subscribe now so you do not miss the next step in your journey toward stronger, safer fitness. Let me answer some of the most common questions I receive. A common question I hear is about walking uphill if you have high blood pressure. Yes, you can, but approach hills gradually and mindfully. Uphill walking naturally raises your heart rate more than flat walking, which can be beneficial when done correctly. Go slowly. Use trekking poles for stability if needed, and monitor your breathing carefully. If you feel dizzy, short of breath, or experience any chest discomfort, stop immediately and rest. Start with gentle inclines and gradually work up to steeper hills over several weeks. Another frequent question is whether yoga is safe for your heart. Gentle restorative yoga can be excellent for heart health, helping to lower blood pressure and improve circulation. However, avoid hot yoga classes which can stress your cardiovascular system. And be cautious with inverted poses like headstands or shoulder stands unless you have been specifically cleared by your doctor. Chair yoga and beginner-level classes are often perfect for seniors. Many people ask how long they should wait after eating before exercising. Wait at least 60 minutes after a large meal before engaging in any structured exercise. After eating, your body diverts blood flow to your digestive system, which means less blood is available for your muscles and heart during exercise. Light stretching or gentle walking is fine sooner, but save more vigorous activities for when your meal has had time to settle. A critical question involves whether heart medications affect your exercise routine. Absolutely, they can. Beta blockers commonly prescribed for high blood pressure and heart conditions can lower your maximum heart rate, which means traditional heart rate monitors might not give you accurate feedback. Instead of relying solely on fitness trackers, focus on how you feel during exercise. Work with your doctor to understand how your specific medications might impact your exercise response and what warning signs to watch for. Here is what you should avoid and what to do instead. Consider avoiding HIIT workouts because they overload your cardiovascular system and cause dangerous blood pressure spikes. Instead, try brisk walking or water aerobics for gentle, steady heart strengthening. Consider avoiding heavy lifting and crunches because they increase dangerous pressure and disrupt rhythm. Instead, try resistance bands and standing core work for safe strength building with stable blood pressure. Consider avoiding exercise in hot or cold weather because it strains temperature regulation and stresses your heart. Instead, try indoor sessions in controlled environments for consistent, predictable heart performance. Consider avoiding fast, jarring movements because they create fall risk and disrupt heart rhythm regulation. Instead, try slow movements, Tai Chi, and chair exercises for improved balance plus stable heart rhythm. Consider avoiding late-night exercise because it disrupts sleep and heart recovery cycles. Instead, try morning routines between 9 and 11 a.m. for better rest quality plus optimal heart repair. For your daily routine, consider this approach. In the morning, do a 10 to 15-minute gentle walk outdoors or indoor Tai Chi session. At lunch, stay hydrated with water and avoid heavy, salty foods that stress the heart. In the evening, try a gentle stretching routine and herbal tea to promote restful sleep. As a bonus, stand up and move for 2 minutes every hour during the day to keep circulation flowing. Save this information and share it with someone you care about. Your heart health journey is even better when shared with family and friends. Now, before we wrap up, I want to remind you of something important. Everything we have shared today is for educational purposes to help you make informed choices about your health and fitness routine. I always encourage you to work with your doctor or healthcare provider before making any significant changes to your exercise program, especially if you have existing heart conditions, high blood pressure, or take medications that affect your cardiovascular system. They know your personal health history best and can guide you on what is right for your specific situation, including which exercises might be most beneficial for your individual needs. Every person is unique, and what works wonderfully for William and Dorothy might need small adjustments for you based on your health history, current fitness level, and personal goals. Your healthcare team is your best partner in this journey towards safer, more effective exercise and better heart health. Take care of yourself, move mindfully, and I will see you in the next video.